Shalom, 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 shalom. Before going into this lesson, all praise honor and glory due to Yahweh. Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Akakodash, Bakatam. To you all and your families, much love and respect. The name of this lesson is based on the RFID microchip. This is an update of the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast according to the Bible. Alright. Mark of the beast according to the Bible. Alright. It is the mark of the beast according to the Bible. Alright. And in this update, we're gonna observe the different country that the RFID microchip is being used. Alright. Because in these different countries, the microchip is basically being cashless. Alright. In these different countries, they basically are going cashless. They basically are going cashless by using the microchip. Alright. And the Lord warned us not to take the RFID microchip because it would destroy us. And it's actually bowing down to Esau Edom, which is a so-called white man, and worshiping them. And the Lord Yahweh Shai wants us to worship him. Alright. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, West Indians, so-called Amerindians. Alright, the Lord wants you to worship him. Alright. The Nordic country ready to say goodbye to cash. Alright, a lot of you never hear about that term, the Nordic countries. But in this lesson, alright, you will learn about that. In our contactless series across Europe, we have looked at a variety of countries, each at different stages of their digital payments journey. Whilst all have experienced big changes in customer behavior, much of it is response to the pandemic. Alright, the Nordic countries were already getting ready to say goodbye to cash before COVID-19 had even arrived. Nordic nations across account for 4 out of the 10 most cashless countries in Europe and are amongst the most cashless nations of the world. With Norway leading the way, closely followed by Finland, Sweden, and Denmark. Alright, you see, the Nordic country is basically these European countries. Alright, leading the way, closely followed by Finland, Sweden, and Denmark. What is interesting about the Nordic country is not so much that they are moving away from cash whilst other countries are not, rather that they are so much farther along the journey to a digital society, giving those of us living elsewhere in Europe a glimpse of what might be coming soon to a country near you. Early adopters in the dash from cash. Sweden, one of the most technologically advanced nations on the planet, is predicted by some to become the world's first cashless society by March 2023. Alright, you see that? And March 2023 is just a month away. Alright, we're in the second month of 2013. Alright, and March is the third month. You see? Alright, and today being the 9th. Alright, it say in the last 10 years, the proportion of goods paid for with cash had fallen from around 40% to less than 10%. You see, it fallen from 40% to less than 10%. All right, Cash is now mostly used for small payments and primarily by the older population. You see, because the older population, they are not more what do you call it, physical, or have more strength than the younger population. All right. Many bank branches have closed, and of those that remain, the majority have stopped allowing customers to make cash transaction. You see, so the banks in Sweden is actually being closed right now. All right, they're actually being closed right now, and they stopping people, customers, from making cash transaction. All right, this earlier this year, Nerds, Nordst Bank, the central bank of Norway, and the central bank is controlled by the elite. All right, the elite of Esau Edom. All right, reported that Norwegians are using coins and banknote for just 3 to 4% of the financial transaction. This news moved Norway into prime position as the most cashless Nordic country, ahead of neighboring Sweden. So Norway is actually ahead of Sweden of being cashless and implementing the RFID microchip. All right, as a use in our everyday life. Right. In 2020, 65% of payments at physical points of sale were contactless. You see, in 2020, 65% of payments at physical point of sale were contactless. Why I say that? A lot of people were shopping online. All right, people wasn't getting out of the house. All right, they was using cashless um data. Right, a share a share which increased throughout the year with bank accept reporting that 80% of payments in December 2020 were contactless. You see, everybody was using the internet and using the credit card and using the RFID microchip. All right, all right, and they putting these countries up at the rate. All right, they ranking them. Sorry, they ranking them. They ranking these different countries. Right, they ranking these countries. All right, which we will get the scripture, the entire world would have to take the RFID microchip implementation. Right, financial inclusion and financial exclusion have become uneasy partners. The paradox here is that while Sweden is viewed as being very successful at financial inclusion, with more than 99% of the population having a bank account. 99% of Sweden population have a bank account. And if they close all this bank account, stop them from using the bank, what you think would happen? 99% of them will receive the RFID microchip. And that 1% is who? That 1% is the elderly and disabled. All right? They say the world average is 58%. 58% of the people in the world, which is over half, have a bank account. So if the Lord, I mean the Lord, if the Lord, yeah, if the Lord say that they should stop, they're gonna stop, right? They're gonna stop. All right. So it say the world average is 58%. All right, 58% of the entire world is using the banks. Right? So if 58% of the world cannot use the bank anymore, 58% of the world would take the RFID microchip. But Esau right now want this amount to go up. All right, he want to get a lot of people to be using the banks so that he could shut them off. All right. There is also financial exclusion for those who rely on cash, such as the elderly or disabled. You see, they ain't catering for the other people. All right. They ain't catering for the younger people. All right. The issue of exclusion has even surfaced in a reality TV show. All right. Or Senior Surfer, which sees celebrities sent to a training camp to learn about digitalization and technical development. And the reason these celebrities go into these different training camps to learn about the RFID microchip is to push it on you people, because today these celebrities are your leaders. All right, these people in high status, in high standard, they are the ones